meteorologist Holden LaCroix.
Welcome back. Promise you the change, and the change is happening right before our very eyes. Out toward the Oregon coast, though, in the positive direction today, mainly clear skies after a foggy start this morning. But I will say, even you folks toward the coast are going to see more and more cloud cover over the next couple of days. And that is a sign of a heat wave. Anytime that happens, we get a pretty strong marine layer toward the Oregon coast, and we are expecting that on Saturday, possibly into Sunday, where we're expecting mostly cloudy skies for anyone out towards Florence and Coos Bay. That being said, temperatures right down the 90s along I-5, 95 down towards Roseburg. Managed to get up to 100 down towards areas of Medford, and we will be very close tomorrow afternoon. Again, we still are dealing with hazardous air quality up towards areas of Oak Ridge. Starting to see subtle improvements for you folks in Roseburg. You can actually see the smoke that's starting to drift back off to the east as we get a subtle kind of northwest wind. That being said, we're going to be tracking these two main fires over the next couple of days, in addition to the Adam Mountain fire located right near the Lane 1 fire that's going to be contributing to most of the smoke in this general area right here. The reason why we're not going to see much change is because high pressure is building across the region, and if anything, that dries the atmosphere out, exacerbates fire behavior, and to add insult to injury, we're actually going to get more of a southeast flow that's going to drift a little bit of that smoke a little bit further west, I should say, into the Willamette Valley. That being said, high pressure is expected to kind of shift back off to the east toward this weekend, so our thunderstorm chances are actually decreasing, and that is some good news as we're continuing to deal with this wildfire smoke across the region. You can see the bullseye right over the Lane 1 fire, Adam Mountain fire. The diamond fires are still relatively small in nature. It's a complex of lightning fires down across Douglas County, but most of the smoke is coming from this guy right here, as well as the coffee pot fire just south of Oak Ridge. Now, tomorrow is going to be the peak of the heat. Eventually some cloud cover will stream in. That is still that monsoonal moisture, but unlike what we were expecting yesterday, it looks like most of the chances are going to be shifted off to the east side, but we still are going to be watching that very closely, mainly towards Saturday morning, possibly into Sunday. Here comes the building high pressure building out of the desert. Eventually we see this stream of moisture across the region, and the difference from yesterday, it looks like it's going to hold east of the Cascades, producing thunderstorms from Medford out towards Klamath Falls and possibly towards Bend. Now, we are still going to be watching that closely because we have a direct correlation to those communities, so we are going to be watching that into this weekend, but at least we're tracking not immediately over us. Temperature-wise, the next couple of days back up to around 98 degrees, cooling off to 88 on Saturday as a result of that monsoonal moisture, but then we ramp things back up into Sunday. Again, this is a telltale sign of a heat wave right here on the Oregon coast. Low clouds, fog developing on Friday. Saturday eventually clears things out around 70 degrees toward Tuesday. Roseburg area, we are back to 100 degrees Thursday afternoon. Periods of smoke and haze. Again, check your air quality daily. Chance of a thunderstorm Saturday morning, and then the heat starts to build toward Sunday. Up into the Cascades, again, most moisture has shifted off to the east side, but we still hold that chance. Possibility of a stray thunderstorm on Saturday, but it is looking better toward this weekend. And for the Willamette Valley, around 98 degrees. Again, not close to that record of 102, but it's going to be a toasty one tomorrow. And then we kind of get a repeat of that towards Sunday. Eventually, temperatures will start to kind of dip back down into the upper 80s, but it's August.
Yeah.
It is August.
98, 102. I don't know that I can really tell the difference.
No, I can't either.
No. All right. Thank you very much, Holden.
Well, COVID cases are